This is gonna be a lateral wall ball slam. So very similar to the ball slam in the sense of we are looking at driving this ball down with authority, but very different too because we're working through different planes of motion, most specifically working through that rotational and transverse plane. So let me show you a couple repetitions. Okay, so if you notice I did those all to one side, you can do these alternating sides. Let me show you 2 reps. Okay, if you wanted to, but let's hit some points of performance here. So first things first is we want to work a full semicircle. Okay, oftentimes we see folks kind of take a shortcut. We'll go from here straight to here, and we're not getting that full rotational component. Okay, secondly, when we slam that ball down, we want to try to slam that ball as close to our foot as possible. You're not going to slam your toes, but if we slam it out in front of us, this ball is going to be bouncing everywhere. Let me show you. Okay, it's going to be bouncing a lot further away from our body, and then it turns this 20-pound ball into like a 30-pound ball. Third point of performance is what this back leg is actually doing. So when I go to slam, we've got to make sure that that back foot is rotating on the midfoot and that whole leg, the kneecap, is going to face the opposite leg. Okay? Oftentimes we see this where we have way too much weight on our toes, or we see something like this where we don't get any rotation on that back hip. We want to make sure that we're getting great rotation on that back leg, focusing on midfoot down, kneecap, and toes pointing to the opposite leg. I like to use this as like putting out a cigarette butt. Hopefully nobody's smoking, but if you put out a cigarette butt, okay, everybody's done it, right? We're on the midfoot and we're rotating like this. It's the same thing. Put out that cigarette butt as you rotate, okay? So point of performance 1, full semicircle. Point of performance 2, slam it as close to your body. Point of performance 3, what that back leg is doing. And then point of performance 4, you're gonna get more out of this movement the harder you slam it. 2 more reps. That right there is the lateral wall ball slam.